In the glamorous world of fashion, some icons have left an indelible mark on the industry, becoming timeless symbols of elegance and style. One such name that instantly comes to mind is Coco Chanel. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a disturbing truth. Is it true that amidst her success, Coco Chanel, a renowned fashion designer, influential trendsetter, and owner of a billion-dollar brand, was also involved as a Nazi spy? Well, let's start by getting into the beginnings of Chanel's life. Early life. On August 19, 1883, a girl named Gabrielle Chanel was born in the quaint town of Saumur, France. Adopting the name Coco, she revolutionized fashion as we know it today. But how did she get there? At the tender age of 12, she and her sisters found themselves in a peculiar situation. Abandoned by their father and orphaned by the loss of their mother, they were left with no parents to guide them. Their destination? An orphanage nestled within the walls of a convent. Amidst the black and white habits of the nuns, Coco's nimble fingers learned the art of sewing. Like threads weaving a tapestry, she was inspired by the contrasting colors that adorned the nuns. These black and white hues would later become Chanel's iconic signature, symbolizing elegance and simplicity in the fashion world. In 1910, Coco Chanel's hat boutique marked the start of her iconic fashion journey. From Chanel No. 5 to revolutionary jewelry collections, she reshaped the industry with sportswear for women and timeless creations. Her fashion legacy continues to captivate and inspire to this day. World War II. But in the shadows of Coco Chanel's fashion empire lies a haunting tale of collaboration and controversy. Did you know that in 2011, Chanel's wartime escapades were kept under lock and key? But thanks to author Heil and this explosive book you see right here, Sleeping with the Enemy, Coco Chanel's Secret War, the hidden truths were finally revealed. The fashion icon turned out to be more than just a designer, and boy was it a jaw-dropper. So what exactly was the deal with Coco and the Nazis? First, let's delve into the love affair that entangled Coco Chanel's life with that of a German officer, Baron Hans Gunther von Dinklage. It seemed like an innocent romance until shocking revelations emerged, painting a disturbing picture of Chanel's involvement with the Nazis. It is believed that a relationship with the German officer Hans was rooted in a mission to free her nephew, a captive French soldier. But was that the only reason? Vaughn's investigation discovered that she was actively collaborating with the Nazis and might have even played the role of a spy. Talk about a double life. From secret agent numbers like F7124 to cryptic code names like Westminster, Chanel's wartime activities seemed right out of a Hollywood spy thriller. As Vaughn's book describes, Chanel's connections with high-ranking figures like the Prince of Wales and Winston Churchill became assets she could exploit. Her influential 10-year relationship with the Prince of Wales set the stage for a new fashion era in England. But it was her unlikely friendship with the iconic Winston Churchill that would shape her fate during the tumultuous years of World War II. After igniting a fashion revolution in England, Chanel returned to her beloved Paris in the mid-1930s. As the Germans occupied Paris in 1940, Chanel sought refuge in the small village of Corbeil along with her nephew's family. But her maternal instincts and fierce determination pushed her to take bold risks. She was determined to secure her nephew's release from a prisoner of war camp, and to do so she turned to her influential connections in Paris. By 1941, Chanel had forged ties with political figures in London, Madrid, and Paris. However, it was her relationship with Baron Hans Gunther von Dinklage, a Gestapo spy, that would thrust her deeper into the heart of darkness. Through Dinklage, Chanel became involved with powerful Nazis and shockingly even met Adolf Hitler himself. The Nazis, aware of Chanel's concern for her nephew, saw an opportunity. They proposed a deal. They would release him in exchange for Chanel's assistance in communicating with her influential Allied contacts. Desperate to save her family, Chanel accepted the Faustian bargain and embarked on a risky mission to Madrid, accompanied by Baron Louis de Vaufrelande. What happened in Madrid remains shrouded in mystery, as no documentation has ever surfaced. But one thing is clear, Chanel succeeded in her mission, for upon her return to Paris, she discovered that her nephew had been released, honoring the agreement with the Germans. Now, what are your thoughts on the enduring legacy of Coco Chanel and the controversy surrounding her Nazi ties? Leave a comment.